Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alex, and I am a 32-year-old professional working in the field of marketing. In the heart of a bustling city, nestled between towering skyscrapers, stood an old, dilapidated apartment building. Its faded paint and cracked windows hinted at a forgotten era, a time when laughter and joy echoed through its hallways. But those days were long gone, replaced by an eerie silence that clung to every corner. I, oblivious to the building's ominous reputation, decided to rent an apartment on its third floor. The low rent and proximity to my workplace seemed too good to pass up, and I convinced myself that the stories of strange occurrences were merely figments of overactive imaginations. On my first night as I lay in bed, a chilling draft swept through the room, causing me to shiver involuntarily. Ignoring the unease that crept up my spine, I closed my eyes, hoping for a peaceful slumber. But my hopes were shattered as I was awakened by a blood-curdling scream that pierced the silence. With my heart racing, I leaped out of bed and rushed towards the source of the sound. The sound seemed to be emanating from the basement, echoing through the narrow, dimly lit stairwell. As I descended into the abyss, each step creaked with an unsettling familiarity, as if the building itself was alive and groaning in pain. The basement was a labyrinth of decaying furniture, stacked boxes, and ancient cobwebs. The pungent smell of dampness and decay filled the air, making it difficult to breathe. I followed the eerie echoes of the scream, my footsteps echoing through the desolate space. The sound led me to a small, locked door tucked away in a corner. Instinctively, I reached into my pocket and pulled out the key that came with my apartment. As the door swung open with a rusty groan, a gust of stale air rushed past me, carrying with it the stench of rot. What I saw inside will forever haunt my nightmares. A gruesome scene unfolded before my eyes. A twisted someone there lay on the cold, concrete floor, its life force drained. The walls were adorned with cryptic symbols, written in a language I couldn't comprehend. Fear gripped me as I realized the horrifying truth. I was not alone in the apartment. An evil presence lurked within these walls, a malevolence that fed on the unsuspecting souls who dared to rent this cursed place. Desperate to escape, I raced back up the stairs, but the building seemed to have transformed in my absence. The hallways twisted and turned, creating a maze of endless corridors. The flickering lights cast sinister shadows on the peeling wallpaper, and whispers echoed from every corner. As I stumbled through the labyrinth, the whispers grew louder, hissing cruel secrets and taunting me with their malevolent glee. My mind was flooded with hallucinations, horrific apparitions of past tenants who suffered a similar fate. Driven to the brink of madness, I finally burst through the apartment's entrance, gasping for air as I found myself back on the bustling city street. I never looked back, vowing to warn others of the building's evil nature. Now, as I recount my nightmarish experience, I implore you, dear reader, to heed my warning. If you ever come across an old, decrepit apartment building with a dark history, do not be lured by its seemingly affordable price. For behind those walls, an unspeakable horror awaits, hunger for the souls of those who dare to rent its haunted rooms.